What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're talking about the Big 7. Now, in lifting, when I first started, I went out and bought the Arnold Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, and then I bought this soon after. And this is by Robert Kennedy. I believe he is one of the main guys behind Muscle Mag, something like that. Anyways, a little part of this book is called the Big 7. This chapter starts out the Big 7 movements, and I wanted to go off and list them because sometimes I look back on these and just think, okay, am I including these? Because these are fundamental stuff. Okay, you want to include these compound movements. Make sure you're doing them right. They're going to help you grow. So the first one we have, and this is probably one of the toughest ones, one of my favorite ones, is the Barbell Row. Now, a lot of guys will heave the weight up. They kind of, so you will see them heave it up, and they're not really parallel to the ground. Now, you don't have to be parallel, but Lee Haney, one of the best backs. Well, then Dorian Yates also, he didn't go parallel, but Arnold went parallel. Lee Haney. Get that really good stretch, and then you're pulling back with the shoulder blades and the lats and then squeezing. So learn how to do barbell row. That's going to add a lot of thickness and mass to your back. Moving on. Next. This is performing the barbell row with good form is crucial. Poor technique won't work your muscles effectively and may lead to injury. So one other thing, guys, before moving on. When doing barbell rows, some guys keep their head down, but I feel like when you keep your head up, it keeps the chest high. Keep the head up, look at yourself directly in the mirror, keep the chest high, and by doing that you get a curve. You get this curve and you're able to get a really good squeeze. So number 2, squat. Of course, the squat, there's all different types of squats. Now for me, one of the things, squatting has always been very difficult. If I had tight hips, so I had to work on that mobility and get down and just kind of sit there and open up those hips. I'll stick with like 225 and do higher volume. I feel like it helps to get a lot of blood in the legs, and yeah, high volume, high reps. So make sure, another one, that you're not doing too much of a wink on the way down. Guys, like I said, yeah, go ask the grass, but it's not always smart if you're doing that huge wink, because then you got this flexion, and it's going to ruin your back. So number 3, we have the bench press, and this was always one of my favorites when I first started working out. It definitely, if you guys want to add mass to your chest, you don't need cable crossovers, pec deck. Okay, that can be finisher moves to get a lot of blood in, but bench press, incline bench press, decline bench press is going to add mass to your chest. Pick one of these, do 4 sets, do 5 sets, switch it up, do 5 sets of 5, do 5 sets of 10, go experiment with high and low weight. Alright, 1 reps, 3 reps, 5 reps, 6 reps, whatever, guys. Bench press will add thickness and mass to your chest. And also with the grips, if you want a more of the inner chest, you're going to hold it with a little bit narrower grip, and if you go wider, it's going to hit these outside. So, moving on to barbell curls. And don't be afraid to cheat with these, okay? No bicep exercise has such an extensive track record for bulking up even the scrawniest biceps as the good old barbell curl. It's true. Arnold, what did he have at his prime? 22-inch arms, and his main thing you always saw him doing was barbell curls. Barbell curls with standing alternate dumbbell curls and then preacher curls, but he always started with barbell curls. He also did a lot of cheat reps. So if you get those 8 reps, don't be afraid to cheat, rock back and forth a little bit, push those extra few out. So what are we on, 5? Is the deadlift. Deadliftly deadlifting. Now, I actually got away from these for a while, but I've been trying to bring them back in. Guys, there's nothing like the deadlift. It's kind of like a squat. It's going to work the whole body. There's nothing like pulling massive weight off the ground. It looks like you're ripping a tree trunk out of the ground. People are going to stop and stare when they see 4 or 5 plates on each side going up. And it's going to make you grow. It's going to release a lot of hormones that help with muscle growth. One of the things I've been experimenting with is doing my entire back workout. You may have seen in my back attack video. Doing the entire back workout and then ending with deadlifts of like 3 sets of 10. Just kind of exhausting, totally burning the back out. It's and you're going to get really nice lower back muscles. So another exercise that's super important, getting the form right. Number 6, dips. Dips. It says struggling to pack size onto your arms, simply start dipping with weights. Once you can dip with 50 to 100 pounds, you should have created a couple of bazookas. There's a lot of ways to do dips. If you are more chest high, head high, it's going to hit your triceps. When you lean forward, flare the elbows out, it's going to come down and hit the outer and lower pectoral. So when I do these, my gym has a belt with a chain, and I can attach a 45-pound plate or more to it. But if you guys don't have that, just put a dumbbell, like a 30-pound dumbbell, by your feet, go up and dip with that, and then try to increase each week. Great exercise. Dips are phenomenal. I think they're very underestimated. Okay, and number 7, the final one. And man, you don't see enough guys doing these. I don't know if you guys can see this, but chin-ups. Chin-ups, chin-ups. This one is simplicity itself. Find a bar and chin is what you do, and thicker, wider lats are what you get. This is the ultimate test of strength. Moving your body through air, moving mass through air, man, it's hard. This is true test of strength. So it really does. I experiment with close grip, with wide grip, a little, medium. If you go, you can take the V-bar, the old school T-bar row bar, put it on a bar up here and work the serratus. Get real in here, the serratus, the lower lats where they tie in. Arnold had that. Frank Zane had that phenomenally. When they would turn, you see the whole lower lat just kind of insert itself into the obliques. It's a crazy cool look. So chin-ups, pull-ups, awesome. Dorian Yates said that close grip pull-ups were better than wide grip. That goes against a lot of guys saying, but he had to back the show. So the big 7 finishing up here. It's Saturday night, guys. Have a fantastic evening, and tell them have a fantastic evening. And
happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Anything else?
That's all.
That's all. Please subscribe.
Comment, rate, and subscribe.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.